Hey guys, welcome back to another video by Fully Informed Trade, or Fi Trade for short. Knowledge for everyone. My name is Alex Cho, and right now I'm going to be talking about Johnson & Johnson Corporation. Ticker symbol is JNG. JNJ. And J&J does seems to be a little overextended. It did rally all the way from 61.10 all the way up to 67.56. This had more to do with rotation. Basically, people who held on to Procter & Gamble decided to sell their Procter & Gamble and bought into Johnson & Johnson because Johnson & Johnson was marginally better than Procter & Gamble at returning equity. Now, because the return on equity is a very important metric, granted, because again it measures your ability to increase shareholders or have earnings that continue to grow at a good or decent enough rate of return relative to shareholder equity and stuff like that. But the whole idea is that return on equity is important. Procter & Gamble wasn't generating any retained value or much retained value for the shareholders, whereas Johnson & Johnson has been. But at the same time, I think these companies are really well established. I think they don't really have that many entrepreneurs on the inside of those companies that can grow the company, grow its product offerings, and they basically become slow, boring blue chips, and people suddenly decided to whine about how Procter & Gamble does slightly worse than Johnson & Johnson, and hence Johnson & Johnson goes up and Procter & Gamble doesn't, and in fact Procter & Gamble gets sold off. Now I think this Johnson & Johnson move is going to be temporary. I think the Johnson & Johnson move will probably reach around $68 per share before it starts pulling back and starts to pivot. And in the meantime, Procter & Gamble has been going up, and I'll talk more about Procter & Gamble in another video. But Johnson & Johnson, I think, is going to pull back, and once it does, I think that it's probably a good idea to trim back or probably take some profits on Johnson & Johnson at around the $68 per share area. So take care, folks, and I hope you guys have a wonderful trading session on Tuesday, and I hope you guys make money on every single trading day of the year.